Hello and welcome back to Tools of War. So we've got Lee back. He hasn't been on in a while, he's been busy.
Always busy, mate.
But we've got him back for an exciting matchup. So this week the Craftworlds Codex has finally been released for 9th edition. It looks very exciting, lots of new Craftworlds stuff. With the Aspect Warriors look really good.
Now the army I'm bringing, I've got an 8th edition codex, so this will be fun.
Yeah, we're putting them up against the World Eaters. It could go one of two ways. If he gets in combat, he might smash me, but the Craftworlds look pretty good. So, without further ado, we'll come back with the World Eaters list and then the Craftworld, and we'll crack on.
Hey up, and welcome to Tools at War. Okay, so we've got a fantastic battle report for you today. We are going to do the Eldar, or the Craftworlds, or whatever you like to call them.
Eldari.
Versus World Eaters. I've spent a lot of time painting up my World Eaters army, apart from these guys. But yeah, we're on track to almost completing them. So yeah, so this is the force I'll be taking tonight. So as you can see, I've got 3 rhinos loaded up. In each rhino there'll be 10 berserkers in each one, and we have, apart from that one, that is Khan, and obviously I've got to have him as my warlord, so Khan's my warlord. I've got Kaitan Ravenger just for funsies, because why else would you have one? And then we have a Dark Apostle, and he is using the prayer, which I can't remember what it's called, but it buffs them and it gives them +1 to hit, so they'll be hitting on 2s if his prayer goes off. And then we have 20 cultists, but they're separated into 2 squads, so I can mobilise 10 where I need them. We've got some really well painted Terminators and
Brown.
brown, and they have chain swords and combi bolters, even though it looks like they have other things, they actually don't. It's just, I've put my list up. Then we have a Disco Lord, and we also have 2 Venom Crawlers. So this is my list. It's 200 points. And
2,000.
Yeah, so we'll see how it fares against Johnny's new Codex list.
Okay, exciting times. We've got a new Craftworld Codex. Been a long time in the coming. There's some exciting new models. We don't have the models yet, but we've got the Codex. So we're going to give it a whirl. But they're looking pretty good. Quite excited to see them. So we're just going to do a bit of a more of a bigger deep dive than normal into them. So the Craftworlds have gained 2 things in the new Codex which are of note. One is battle focus. So battle focus, I think, was in 8th edition, in that you can advance and you can still shoot pistols and assault weapons without any modifier. That's still in place, but what is exciting is now battle focus. After you move, you can shoot, and then you can use battle focus, which means you can roll a d6 and you can do a second move after you've shot, providing you haven't advanced or charged. So you can pop out from behind buildings and stuff and do some shenanigans. So it's there was a fire and fade stratagem for the Craftworlds, which is similar to that, but a more weakened version. But your whole army gets that, which is pretty badass. The only thing is, on terrain you have to -3, so it's a bit more risky. It can leave you out in the open, but it sounds very strong. But we'll get onto why it might not be as good later. But the second thing is called Runes of Fate, I think it is. So it's a bit like the Sisters Miracle dice. So what happens, depending on the value of the game, you roll 6 dice, irrelevant, and depending on the size of the game, you get to keep a number of those dice. And basically, for each 1, you get an advance roll, 2 charge roll, 3 psychic test, 4 hit roll, 5 wound roll, 6 save. So you get to keep, for instance, we're playing a 2,000 point game, so I get to keep 4 of those dice, whatever's rolled. And whatever they correlate to on that table, I automatically get to use one of the dice before I even roll the dice, and it's an automatic 6. So pretty good. Like you can use it for some shenanigans. For instance, Ulthway all have a 6-up invuln, so that means I can save anything if I have one of those fate dice. So it means you can guarantee some pretty effective stuff, and with Eldrad you get an extra dice, and there's other ways to modify them with Farseers. So it's pretty cool. It makes the Craftworlds, it just irons out some of those sort of hiccups that you'd get with certain armies like Fire Dragons. You want them to hit because they're so pivotal, because they're quite expensive, but they've got big guns, etc. So you can really sort of iron out those where you'd miss. So that's cool. So we'll move on to the list and we'll go through any changes where they've sort of had changes. So I'm taking Eldrad. I'm going Ulthway. Ulthway are arguably one of the better Craftworlds in the book now. So Ulthway get they get a 6-up invuln, they get a 5-up feel no pain on mortal wounds, and they get to reroll 1 dice for a wound roll for each unit. So they've got a lot going for them. They're quite effective. And it means you can take Eldrad, and Eldrad's still the absolute boss. He's a bit expensive, but he's very effective. So Eldrad now, he has a 4-up invuln, but a 1 to 3 always fails, which makes him a bit more resilient. I mean, Lee one-shot him off the board once, so it should reduce the risk of that. He gets the psychic test where you're guaranteed to re-roll any psychic test, which is strong. He can never perils. So he's a badass. He gets an extra Runes of Fate dice. So yeah, he's very good, and he gets to cast 3 spells. So Eldrad's just a bit of a boy.
Is he an auto-include, do you think?
I wouldn't say auto-include because of his price and because your standard Farseers are a bit more flexible, but he's definitely good. You can justify him. Next to that, I've taken a Farseer Skyrunner on a bike. Again, it's similar to Eldrad. He's got the same sort of things, but he's a lot more flexible. I have paid a CP to give him a Warlord trait, which means I farm CPs when me and Lee roll on 6s. So it's just a bit of a CP generator. And I've given him the Sunstorm, which you give to a biker, which means his move is always 20 inches. Well, you can move up to 20 inches, and he has OBSEC. So very, very nice. Yep. So next we've got Janzar. Janzar was pretty rubbish before. She's definitely sort of improved. She should be effective now. All the aspect warriors have been buffed in this book, which is good because they are the most iconic Craftworld models. So they should be doing stuff on the table. They've all had a massive buff. We've brought loads of them today, so they should be exciting. She gets advance and charge. She denies Overwatch, and she basically cuts people to shreds. She's pretty good now. I'm excited to see what she can do.
Hopefully not die straight away.
Yeah, she's a bit more resilient than she was, so she should be effective. So that's the HQs. The troops, I've taken 2 units of Guardians. One, I've given a weapons platform, a Star Cannon I've paid for. So these guys are a bit better now at holding objectives. If they're within an objective marker, they get to reroll 1s, so you can sort of plant them there and just sort of hold objectives, which is what they are good for. So they're a bit better. I've taken 2 sets of Rangers. Rangers are really cost effective, like they were at the start of 8th before they got nerfed. They're a good troops choice. Nothing really to say. There's some shenanigans you can do with Rangers which buff web spinners and fire prisms, but I haven't taken any, so I'll skip over that. Moving on to the elites, we've got the Dire Avengers. So they were a troop choice before, they're now an elite choice, which is really a bit of a nerf for the Craftworlds. The problem with Craftworlds is everything that's good is an elite's choice, pretty much. Which means you really have to pick and choose what you take. but they are better. The 5 up invuln. You've got the Exarch. You can give them extra powers, and they've got stand firm, which means you can do an action and shoot. So again, you can stick them on the back of an objective and just like be a bit more effective. They're a bit more flexible, but you are losing that elite slot, which is a massive downer. But they are good. Next, we've got the Howling Banshees. If anyone saw our last Craftworld battle report, which was an 8th edition, well, it was a 9th edition one with the 8th edition book, they did terrible. They never do well. They never did well. Now they look really, really nasty. They can advance and charge. They've got a 5 up invuln to make them a bit more sticky. I buffed the Exarch on this one. I have given him Pierce or her, I don't know, him, I don't know what's them, they. So I've given him Crone Scream, which means at the start of the fight phase he just uses it, and on a 2 up he does D3 mortal wounds and +1 wound for every charge that he's successfully made this game. Pretty nasty. That's just free. You can't fire Overwatch at him, and then the Exarch has Mirror Swords, which means she does 10 attacks on the charge.
Oof.
Yeah, so, and she gets +1 wound, so pretty nasty. Then the Striking Scorpions, again, these guys are pretty good. I paid for Crushing Blows. You can pay to upgrade them, like like Space Marines, you could pay certain units to upgrade them. These guys have the same thing. Some of them are good, some of them are pants, but it means you can sort of customise your Aspect Warriors quite good. So I've got Crushing Blows, which means if you hit, it automatically wounds. And then Sustained Assault, which is unmodified 6s explode. Pretty cool. They should be better than before. Moving on, we've got Fire Dragons. These guys are sort of a bit of a gamble for me. When they hit and work, they're incredible. If they fail, they die, and they're expensive. So we'll see. But they're doing D6 +2 wounds. They put out a lot of firepower, and they can consistently hit. So they are very effective if you can keep them alive. Next, we go on to the heavy slot. I've taken 2 Falcons. These are really exciting now in 9th. Essentially, they are like a drop pod. You can drop them in on turn 1, 9 inches away from the enemy. Your troops on board can disembark, so you can drop melee really close and get them in. Super strong.
So what you're saying is you can drop the tank and then they can,
disembark
drop at the same time.
Yeah.
And then charge in.
Yeah.
Ow.
Seems broken, I know. No one can believe it, but it's very good. I've paid to give them a pulse laser and 2 shuriken cannons, so they've got teeth. They were average in 8th. I think they're going to be good in 9th based on this. Whether that gets nerfed, I don't know. It seems strong. I've got a Wave Serpent for transport. They're not as good now. They're slightly... they've changed the Serpent Shield slightly. We'll go into that later. There's a bit more consistent, but they're not as good. We've taken a Wraith Lord. This guy's good. I've paid for a Bright Lance, Shuriken Catapults, and a Ghost Glaive. So he's a bit of a mixed bag. Good in combat, good in shooting. They do have Wraithbone form now, so they get -1 wound like all other dreads. And then I've taken a Viper, which is these guys are really cheap now, so they're just really good to fill out slots. I paid for a Bright Lance on him as well, so again, bit of teeth, very flexible, can move about, get about the board quickly. And then the Shining Spears. So these guys have been nerfed slightly, still decent, but they're not as good. I've given them Kane's Lance and a Shimmer Shield I think I paid for, which gives them 5 up invuln. Yes, so, and that is, I think, it. Yeah. So it should be. I'm excited to try them. They certainly look exciting, but they seem quite expensive. You don't get many models for the cost. Like we saw Rob's list with Tau a couple of games ago, and he had a ton of models. So Craftworlds don't have that benefit. So we'll see whether they are effective.
Your psychic power's good though.
Yeah, psychic. They're still extremely strong psychic. I haven't gone into my powers. I mean, I can do. I've gone for Executioner and Guide and Doom on Eldrad, and just Guide and Doom on the Farseer. All very similar to what they were in 8th, but in 8th they were some of the best spells in the game, so no difference there. But yeah, World Eaters aren't the strongest list at the minute, so we'll see. It's not the best litmus test to see how they perform, but it'll give us a good idea. So. Yeah, we will crack on with the mission. In today's battle report, we're using the book Warzone Nakmun Grand Tournament, and we're playing the mission Tide of Conviction. For this mission, deployment is horizontal, and there are 6 objective markers offset diagonally across the board. There are 2 progressive objective markers in play for this mission. The first one is Domination, which is your standard scoring points for holding objective markers. So that is, you score points if you hold 2 or more objective markers, if you hold 3 or more objective markers, and then you hold more objective markers than your opponents. And you get 4 points for each of those, up to a maximum of 12 victory points per turn. The primary objective can't be scored in the first battle round, and in the 5th battle round, the player who goes second doesn't score any victory points until the end of their turn. The second progressive and endgame objective is Overrun. So at the end of each player's first, second, third and fourth turn, the player whose turn it is scores 2 victory points if they control at least 1 objective marker in their opponent's territory. Then at the end of the battle, each player scores 4 victory points if they control the objective marker in their opponent's deployment zone, and 2 victory points for each other objective marker that they control, up to a maximum of 8 victory points per player. Okay, so you know the mission. We are going to roll off for deployment. I am blue for Ulthway, sort of, black-blue, yeah. He's red,
doesn't work, Johnny.
Naturally.
I'm red. It's going to be a tough
strong.
Beat. Nah, not going to be.
Do I want to... This is to pick sides. And my models are on here, as always. I will play this side. Lee can have that side.
And then we'll come back.
Yeah. Okay, we have deployed. Just to go through my deployment, I've got my Shining Spears down here and my Farseer tucked away. My Viper just hiding. Dire Avengers, Eldar, just a little bubble in the middle. Blobber Guardians. My Wraith Lord is just hiding there. I don't know whether you can see him. I have a Wave Serpent with Striking Scorpions inside there. And then I have a Falcon with Fire Dragons in Deep Strike and a Falcon with Howling Banshees in Deep Strike, and then 2 blobs of Rangers because they can deploy 9 inches away from your opponent, so they are there. And then Lee, what have you done?
So in the far corner I have 2 Venom Crawlers, and I have the Kaitan, and they all 3 of those are buffed by the Disco Lord. Then I have 3 Rhinos ready to just start taking objectives or smash into Space Elves, wherever I feel fit with them. And then I have some little Cultists ready to take objectives. I just put the Apostle there because I put him there. And that's about it really. And then I've got some D-Strike Terminators and the...
Well, your Marines are in
Your
the
Berserkers are in
all the Berserkers
are
in the Rhinos, so yeah.
Right then.
Yeah, so we're going to roll to see who gets first turn. I'm blue again. I am not going first.
And I am blood for the Blood God. 3.
We have to go first. So it is World Eaters going first. I'm not unhappy with that. Bring it on. Okay, just before we start with the first battle round, I'm going to do my Strands of Fate for the Eldar. So 6 dice. That's a terrible roll, by the way. I get to keep 4 dice because it's a strike force, but 5 with Eldrad. Because I've got 2 Farseers on the board, I get to re-roll 2 dice if they're not in engagement range. 1s are advanced rolls, so I definitely don't want them. So I'm going to keep a wound roll. What else have I got? A psychic test. I don't really need... God, these are terrible. So 2 charge rolls aren't bad. I guess... Will I keep the psychic test and 1 advance? That's pretty shocking. But
Shocking.
yeah, that's what it is. So I lose that one, and then we'll come back with Lee.
Right, okay, so I moved some stuff. So I moved some venom crawlers up here. Move in that general direction. And then we're going to keep this guy in with the little buffs, little disco lord. And then we've got a K-Tan here, for obvious reasons. And then my tanks are just going to drive through the middle. Hopefully we're going to get some blood. And we're just taking this objective, and we're taking this objective, just holding those down for now. See what happens. That's about it, really. Nothing too crazy. No crazy shenanigans.
You got your thingy off, didn't you?
Yes, my apostle rolled off. Anyone within 3 inches, within 6 inches of him, then I +1 to hit. Really useful.
Right.
Cool. So we'll come back with the shooting phase. We're going to do 10 cultist shots into these guys. Hitting on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's 1 wound, I believe. And in fact,
I'm toughness 3.
Toughness
You're
3.
strength 3, I think.
So that's 2 wounds then?
One, I think.
Oh no,
it
1
was.
wound. 4's wasn't it?
So normally they get a 5-up save. They're in cover, so they get a 4-up save, and they get an extra because they have ranger cloaks. So 3s.
It's a 2.
And he fails it.
1 dice.
Bye bye.
Yep.
Blink.
Blinky blink.
And then I'm going to shoot the
Kaitam.
Going to shoot the K-Tan into the other ranger squad. Cannon, heavy 8. Hitting on 2s because of this guy.
Nice.
-2, 2 damage. Cool. So they're all hits. Strength 8, so I'll be wounding you on 2s.
Yep.
They're all wounds.
Cool.
Nice.
-2.
-2, sir.
So that puts them back up. Was there 8 of them in total?
8, yeah.
Yeah,
8
so that
minus
puts
2,
them
2
back
damage.
up to 5-up saves. So I need it.
Oh, not too
1,
bad.
2, 3, 4, 5. It does kill them.
Oh, nice.
We'll remove them. And then what else you got? Do you want to come back with your venom crawlers?
Yeah, check the range
Good
on
sign,
those.
Yeah, we'll come back.
Okay, so we're going to use the bile flame into these guys to see what we can do. So it's a D6, so 6 shots.
Ooh, nice.
Auto hit.
Auto hit it.
Auto hitting, so wounds. It's strength 6, so these are 3, so it's wounded on 2s. And that's 2 misses. That's 4 go through, so that's -2, 2 damage apiece.
How many was it?
4.
4. So 5-ups again. Saved 1.
3 dead.
3 dead.
1 may suffer from morale.
So just 1 guy left.
One lonely dude.
Cool. And
Are you going to try and pick him off for you?
I don't know if it's worth. I don't know if I should put some shots
No, I don't
into the
think it's worth
tank.
it. Try and take out the waves. So.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do.
Pew pew pew.
Okay, so
We'll let Lee figure that out and come back.
Yep.
yeah, good idea. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Demon Forge on this one, and I'm going to shoot at the Wave Serpent. But both of them are going to shoot, so I'm just going to roll them both together. So this
But
guy's.
you can't because the stratagem means you can re-roll 1 guy.
I can re-roll them both because he's next to the
Hits and wounds.
the disc. Well, I can't do the wounds on the, on
Yeah.
the second one, but I can
Yeah,
roll
no,
them
you
both.
need,
Yeah.
you need to do them separate.
All right.
Do him separate, dude.
So that's 1, 2. Mint. Just 2 shots. Hitting on 3s, so they both hit. They normally hit on 4s, but obviously Disco Lord. I know in fact he's out of range of the Disco Lord, but they're 4s anyway, so it's a hit. +2 strength 6, so it's 8. Toughness of that.
Doing a 7.
7, so 3s. And that's
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Is that minus?
-3. Oh no, sorry, -2.
-2.
-2.
I need to check this, but yeah. Says 1. 1 goes through.
D3 damage.
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
And then your next one?
And then my next one. So that's 5.
Bit better.
Hitting on this one's hitting on 3s because the disco wounds on 3s. That's a wound.
5 up. Boy.
1 damage.
So 3 wounds altogether. Ooh. I just need to. I'll check the serpent shield off camera, and what happens with it. But it's taken 3 wounds so far.
Any more shooting, Lee?
That's it.
Excellent. On to
Typical corn.
combat.
Yeah, I don't think you've got any combat, have you? There's nothing.
Not yet. You just
No.
need to do morale on this guy, and that is about it really for this turn.
Excellent.
Okay, so we have done my deployment turn 1. I'll just take you through it. The Wave Serpent hasn't moved. I don't really know what to do with it, and the Striking Scorpion, so I'm just leaving it be for the time being. These Guardians have moved up. They've taken a defensive position in this bunker. They're holding the objective, but probably not for long because there's going to be some World Eaters bearing down on them. The Wraith Lord has just edged out. He's going to use his big guns on things. Don't know what yet. Eldrad's just consolidated into these guys. They're holding the objective. These guys have moved forward onto this objective. The Shiny Spears, the Viper, and the Farseer all moved up. They haven't advanced, so they can do what they choose. So they're going to try and take Lee's flank. Okay, so yep, I've deep struck my Falcons. They have to be 9 inches away from the enemy. I've taken a big gamble. So the Fire Dragons have disembarked, so they can shoot the Kaitan, and then Janzar and the Howling Banshees have disembarked the other Falcon. I do have my Strands of Fate dice, so I should be guaranteed a charge, or I've got a very good chance of charging. So that's where your Strands of Fate dice are really good for when you're disembarking. So we will come back with Psychic. Okie dokie, I am doing Psychic now. So we'll start with this Farseer. He can only really do Smite, so we'll do a Smite. It's a Perils, but it doesn't matter because he can re-roll it and he can't Perils, so...
No, can't move at all, disembark.
10.
Sorry.
So that does go off, so D3 mortal wounds on those guys. 2 mortal wounds on those cultists. So Eldrad is going to smite.
These ones?
Yeah. Eldrad's going to smite these guys.
Got the tank?
The tank, that's all he can see.
That definitely goes off.
Definitely goes off. Do I? You can't deny it. I'm going to try and super smite. No, it doesn't matter. D3 mortal wounds. 1.
That's 1 on your tank. How about that? Any more psychic?
Yeah, I'm going to cast Guide on the Wraith Lord because it is core. It doesn't go off. I will use his reroll. It does go off. And then Doom.
This one?
Yeah. And then Doom. Select 1 enemy unit. Right, and we'll try and get Doom off on the Rhino. Again, that's the only thing. It doesn't go off. So, nope, that's it. So he's got reroll hits. And then obviously, yeah, that's that.
Cool.
Cool.
Shooting. Okay,
he's going to use his Shuriken Catapult, Twin Shuriken Catapult on the cultist. Just try and chip him away. He's hitting on 2s, so all hit. Strength 4.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3. So 6s are rending. So that is -3.
Ouch.
Well, it doesn't make a difference, does it?
Indeed.
Do you get a save with this one?
What is it?
It's -1, so I don't think you do you?
6 up save, yeah.
Yeah, so 2
So it's dead.
Excellent. Next.
And then the Shining Spears.
Shining Spears.
So same.
Say
Twin.
goodbye to your cultists.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20.
Ooh, 20 shots into a 6
Yeah, they
guys.
should be in trouble.
They're going to be pissed. We'll count those and come back.
15 hits, wounding on 3s. They are dead. Most definitely. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, we're going to shoot my Viper next. He's going to shoot this guy, the Rhino, through there that's been damaged. He does have a bright lance. In fact, can he see the Kaitan through there?
Let's have a look.
Probably not, maybe.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the gunner can see the Kaitan.
Yeah, okay.
I can
I'll
definitely
shoot
see the
Kaitan
gunner from
instead.
here. Yeah.
So the Bright Lance is going to go into the Kaitan, and then the Twin Shuriken is out of range, so not much I can do. So hitting on 3s.
That's not a hit.
That's not a hit. So, yep, that's that.
Wow, that was good.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay, we'll do the heavy weapon platform into that Rhino. We'll try and open it up so that the guys can open up on the thing. It's a star cannon, hitting on 3s. Both hit. Strength 7, so
I think it is toughness 7 at a Rhino.
I think it might be toughness 6. They're both wound anyway. So it's -3.
Toughness 7 Rhino.
Toughness 7, so -3, 2 damage.
Just
So
two.
it's two sixes.
6s.
No.
So that's 4 damage.
Nicely done. Next.
Right, these boys have Shuriken catapults.
Don't forget, you got a ranger left.
Yeah.
Just one lonely ranger.
18 inches, so 1, 2, 3, 4. The front 4 can shoot. 2, 4, 6, 8. Hitting on 3s, because Craftworlds. And then strength 4. So these will be 5s. So 1 is at -1 and 1 is at -3.
So yeah, 4
That's a no.
and a 6.
So no. So that's
2 damage.
yeah, just 2 damage.
Down to 3 wounds.
Getting lower. I will try and shoot with these guys.
Yeah.
So I think only those. So these guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 will go into that one, and then the other 3 will go into that one. 4, 6. So hitting on 3s into the wounded Rhino. Pretty good. So 5s again. I need to see. Ooh, it's a good roll. So we've got 4 at -3 and 2 at -1.
So save 1, 3 go through.
So it's dead.
Yeah. Does it blow up? No.
Doesn't blow up. So do you want to roll for your 10 guys?
Yep.
Want to see some 1s?
I don't. 1.
Just a 1. So 1 die.
Hang on, leave it there.
Okay, sorry.
And then you're a 3.
Yep,
So then what?
3 while we're there. 2, 6. Digga. Nope.
Nope.
Nothing.
That's alright. You got rid of 1.
Yoth. Right. What should I shoot next? Let me think and I'll come back. Okay, so my Wraith Lord is going to do into the Khitan with his Bright Lance, and then into the Rhino with his twin, with his Shuriken Catapults. He'll do his Shuriken Catapult first. He does have guide, so he gets to reroll hits. It doesn't matter. That's a 4, so he needs 5s. They don't work, but I'm going to save my reroll wound for the Bright Lance, obviously. Right, so hitting on 3s.
Just 1.
It does hit. Strength 8.
Toughness 8 if you shoot the Khitan.
So 4. It does wound.
6.
Minus 4.
5 up in fun.
Oh, saved it.
Like a boss.
And right, that's that done. Yeah, we'll do the Dire Avengers next.
You get your dice and we'll come back for that one.
Yeah. So we're doing the Dire Avengers into these guys. They are 3 shots each, so they should do some work here. Hitting on 3s.
It's a lot of 1s and 2s there.
It's not terrible actually. So strength 4. So 4s. I get to reroll 1 because of Ulthway. So that is 3 at -3 and 2 at minus. Sorry, 3 at -4. So they're dead. And then 2 at -2. They're saved.
That's
Yes,
fine.
they're saved.
So 3 very dead and 2 saved.
Yoth. So not bad.
Next!
We'll do the Wave Serpent.
Don't forget you've got your lonely ranger up there as well.
Yeah. The Wave Serpent has a twin Bright Lance and a twin Shuriken Catapult, which isn't in range of anything. So we'll just do the twin Bright Lance into this guy at the front. Hitting on 3s. Both hit. Strength 8.
Is that on a Venom Crawler?
Yeah. I think the toughness 6 or 7. Both wound either way.
6.
So that's -4. You do get a
Demonic
2.
Fun.
Hits you one more.
I'll save 1.
Oh, jammy. Right.
That's how it's gonna go.
Could be.
What we doing then,
Hopefully he's
Johnny?
used his big rolls for we'll do the Ranger into one of these guys.
The dude. The little dude there.
Just to plink off. Hitting on 3. Does hit. Strength 4.
Toughness 4.
So,
Not that.
but he gets to reroll because of Ulthway.
Me.
Yes, -1. So 4 up.
No.
Just kill 1.
Bye-bye.
Pop.
Now we've got all the
Okay.
interesting stuff.
Yeah, I'll get my dice and come back because this. Okay, we're just going to go down here now. The Howling Banshees, they have pistols, Shuriken pistols, so they're going to target the Venom Crawler. One goes through at -3.
Demonic save, 5 up.
Yep,
Nope.
1 damage, not much on that back guy. Janzar is going to do her fancy Silent Death. So hitting on 2s, all hit, strength 6,
Toughness 6.
so 4s. So that's 4 and -3, so 4 demon saves. 3 go through. It's only 1 damage each, so 3 damage.
On the same one?
Yeah. Righty. I've got my falcons to shoot as well, don't I?
Yeah, but what are they shooting at?
Well, I'm going to do it. It's not fun, but I'll do my fire dragons first because they have the shortest range. So they can only target the Khitan.
The big dude.
So I'll do them first, and then if they kill it, obviously the falcons have a longer range to open up. I will get my dice and come back. Right, I need this to go well. This is the time for fire dragons to shine. So hitting on hitting on 3s. That's average. Probably a little bit worse than you know what? I'm going to command reroll 1 because I haven't used any. Yay. So it is strength 9.
So 3s.
3s and re-rolling 1s. So that's that I'll ultway that one, and the fire dragons get that's the ultway one. So all 4 wounds. -4.
Save 2.
So that is d6 plus 2. So
3.
3.
Yeah.
5 damage.
Yeah.
No. It's 3 plus 4, so 7 wounds.
7 wounds.
Yeah. So not the best. You can see like the potential was there, but could have been a lot better.
Poorly executed, Johnny.
Very poorly executed. So that means my falcons are going to put everything into the Kaitan now.
Yeah.
I'll do them both at the same time. So 9 shuriken. So they have double shuriken cannons. Hitting on 3s.
Not too bad.
So this will be wounding on 5s. Okay, so they're rending. They're misses.
It don't matter.
And I will re-roll. No, I'll re-roll the big. I get 2 re-rolls, so I'll save the re-rolls. I haven't used my ultway. It's -1 normally, so you'll get 4 ups on 2 of them,
and 5 ups
and 5 ups on 3.
So 5 ups. So 1 goes through. How many wounds?
That's 2 damage.
2 damage.
And then what were it?
And then it was 2 more at 4 up. So that's another 4 wounds.
Chip some wounds off. Still got plenty left though, hasn't he?
13. What point does he degrade?
Now.
Okay. So now my pulse lasers. So they have 2 shots each. 3 hit. I can't re-roll that. I've still got 2 ulthway, so this is strength 9. So I'll use my 2 ulthway. All wound. Okay. So that's -3, so 5 ups.
How many dice?
3.
3.
Saves 1.
1 damage each.
No. So that is 3, and that is 2. 6 on the first one and 5 on the second one.
Ooh, that took a big chunk out of him. How many ones have got left now?
2.
Damn.
But that is my shooting done. I don't have anything else.
Not too bad.
Not too bad, but I did put my whole army basically into him, and I
Yeah.
didn't kill him.
Yeah.
So
You might be in trouble now.
yeah, maybe I've got combat. We've got a little bit of combat, so we will come back there.
Okay.
Right, we're gonna do combat. So I've only got 2 things. I could potentially charge the World Eaters, but it's probably a suicide mission over there. I'm gonna charge these lot into the Venom Crawler. So I do have 2 strands of Fate dice, which means so the Howling Banshees are guaranteed 6. So I need a. In fact, I'm going to do it on Janzar first because I want Janzar to get in. So a 6. So I need a 3 on 1 dice. I get it. So Janzar's in, and then my second Rune of Fate dice, which means I need a 3 again on the Howling Banshees, which doesn't. I will command reroll that.
Yep.
And they're in as well.
All in.
Cool. So we got Janzar in combat.
Slice and dice.
Leak out Overwatch because how
their
badges are
rule.
mean. Right. So it's 6 attacks. She's using the piercing strike, which is the stronger one. It's still only strength 6. All hit.
Wounding on.
Wounded on 4s.
4s.
Ulthway.
Ooh, nice.
So that's 5 at -3, so it'll be on your demon. Demon. That's,
Saved 1.
so that's, how many was that? That's 8 damage.
8 damage.
That dead.
Does it blow up?
He does.
So we'll do Janzar for Ulthway can't
What
ignore
range?
them. So it's 2 mortal wounds on Janzar, 1 on the Howling Banshees, and then on your guy, on your guys, 1 on
1 on him.
and then
He's not close enough, I don't think.
yeah,
6
he's in
inch?
6 inches.
Yeah,
This
he's
is
within
not-
6 inch of that.
Oh, sorry, it is 6 inches. I thought it was 3.
Yeah, gosh, he
Yeah.
2 on him. Okay, so do I ignore the 2 on Janzar? I don't. And do I ignore the 1 on the Howling Banshees? No. We'll get the dice. And then I will... yeah, that's it, actually. The Howling Banshees...
did what they needed to do.
Yeah.
Right then.
Right, okay,
Well,
so
it's turn 2.
turn 2. So my Apostles move went off. Whatever it is, it's -1 to hit, so I put it on this guy. Obviously, he's absolutely crippled. All my demon engines regained 1 health point back, so he's back to full health. He's just missing 1 wound, and he's missing lots of wounds. 23, I think. I've been really forced into a stalemate down here. I need to disembark my guys. I need to have some combat down here to really chip some of these guys away. And I can't leave them in a tank, because if not, they're just going to get opened up and left in the middle of nowhere. So I've really been forced to make this move here. I've taken the objective here. I've taken my guys out the Rhino. These guys should be in a lot of trouble down here now. They'll hopefully all be dead in the next turn, or in this turn. I've dropped the Terminators here because I need to deal with all this going on here. The likelihood is that's probably going to stay alive. They're going to die. That's going to die. Hopefully they're going to die too. Hopefully. We'll see. Depending on how many wounds Janzar's got, or her invulnerable save and how good it is.
Yes.
Yeah, this is
Big turn for you.
This is what I've been forced into. So
Just before we move on, I'll do my Strands of Fate for this battle round. So 6 dice. I keep 4. So we've got 3 psychic tests. So I can reroll 2. I'm going to reroll the psychic tests because they are useless. Okay. So I can keep 5. So I'll keep the saving throw. Yep. The 2 wound rolls. The hit roll, and the psychic test. So those are my ones for this turn. Cool.
alright, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and shoot these guys with the Kaitan. Hopefully this will be good and they'll die. Yeah, let's see what happens.
So you are crippled now, aren't you?
I am
You're on your
crippled.
lowest profile.
So
Hitting on.
hitting on 4s.
So you would normally be hitting on 5s,
Yeah,
but you buffed him.
yeah.
Do you have to be? Do you have to be within range, or is it? How's it?
6 inches away.
Okay.
And then the toughness of these guys.
Just toughness 4 actually.
So 2s. So that's 4 at -2.
-2.
2 damage each.
Okay, so 5 ups. Fail them all.
That'll be 4 dead guys.
4 dead guys.
There you go. 4 dead guys.
Next.
Next. Is it 2d6 shots for that thing?
That.
For what?
For this?
No, 2d3.
2d3?
Shooting at
That's
the
what that's, sorry.
Holy Mansions.
Yeah.
What are you shooting at?
She can't be screened, can she? Because they're too close.
There are enough of them to screen her.
Oh, are there? Right, okay. So it'll be the Howling Banshees then.
Because the Howling Banshees are closer.
Yeah, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. So 2d3. So that's 4 shots. No,
3
shots.
shots. Yeah.
Hitting on 4s. Just 2 hits. And wounding on. Are they toughness 3?
They are toughness 3.
So strength
So it'll be
2s.
Yep.
So that's 2 at minus 2.
That's 2 5-ups. 2 go through.
D3.
It just kills 2.
Right, okay. Then we're going to do
Bale
the
Flamer.
Bale Flamer. Alright, so we'll do Bale into these. Bale, whatever it's called. 5. Wounding on 3s. Sorry, no, 6 2s. So that's 4.
It's minus.
It's minus 2.
That's 2, so just 2.
4.
2. It was 4, sorry.
It's 4.
Yeah, minus 2.
5-ups. All go through.
They did.
All damage. They be dead.
2 damage each, yeah.
They be
So Janza is now open to
Cheers.
getting shot at.
Though, these into that.
4 shots each.
What's the toughness? 3.
Janzar, no, it's more than that. Janzar is toughness 4.
Toughness 4.
Hitting on.
Hitting on 3s. Wounded on 4s.
There's a lot of misses.
Corn aren't known for their shooting, are they?
No. 2 there.
Wounding.
And I'm wounding on 4s.
Pretty average, I would say.
So that's 6.
What's the minus?
I want to say it's minus 1, but I might be wrong.
She's got 2 up saves.
No minus.
No minus.
No minus.
So 1 wound goes through. She's a lot better than she was in 9.
Well, you know, you took a wound off her.
So she got 3 wounds left.
She's hurt.
Okay, so my bolters are going to go into... My bolt pistols are going to go into...
Guardian
pointy-eared-
Defenders.
Pointy-eared Space Elves. It says re-roll hit rolls, so I'm assuming I can re-roll these 2. No, re-roll hit rolls of 1.
Yeah.
You can re-roll failed hit rolls for friendly world eaters within 1 inch of the con. So, yeah, I'm assuming that's right. If it's not, I'm sure some keyboard warrior will let me know.
Ooh.
And then wounded on 3s.
That one's cocked.
So that's 4.
4.
No minus.
Right.
Yeah.
They will get +1 save. Well, the
Yeah.
in a cover. In cover.
4.
I want to say the save got increased. There are 4 up saves, so 3 up. Any minus?
No minus.
And how many was it?
It was 4.
So 3 ups. One
One
goes
dies.
through, 1 dies.
One's got a splitting headache.
And then shooting down here. So it's
You're
5.
not going to overcharge Khan?
His pistol's always overcharged.
Just like
Yeah.
So that's another 3 on your Dire Avengers down here.
Dire Avengers. 4 up save. Saves 2. 1 goes through. They have 1 wound.
So this squad of berserkers here, it's going to shoot into your shining spears. So the -1 to hit. So hitting on 4s.
So 3 hits.
3 hits.
Toughness 4.
Wounding on 4s.
So that's 2.
So there we go. So 3 ups. Saves them both. Okay.
And then the combi bolter on the
Rhino.
Rhino.
2 hits.
No wounds.
I think.
I think that is all.
Khan.
Oh yeah, Khan.
Shooting Khan.
Shooting Khan.
You want to kill him?
You can re-roll, it's fine.
That'd be my luck, wouldn't it? Okay, so he hits on dues. Plasma. Just suffers a mortal wound if he fails. Strength 8, -3, 2 damage.
Does he re-roll one? Can he re-roll one's hits of 1?
Well, he doesn't say otherwise.
He won't be able to reroll himself, will he?
Are you sure? Because it's an old codex.
Old Codex, he might be able to.
Yeah. Alright.
He probably can. Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to shoot your Wraith Lord.
Mm-hmm.
That
That's
hits.
irrelevant.
Hey.
Is it 82s?
Yeah, he hits on 2s. He's a boss man, isn't he? Strength 8, toughness
2 to 7.
7, 3s.
Yes.
It's a wound.
Minus.
-3.
3 up. So 6. No.
2 damage.
2 damage, goes out to 1 damage.
Yes.
Just because he's a dreadnought.
I think that is all you're shooting.
Now it's charging time.
Not terrible.
No, it's good. Now it's proper world eater time.
Yeah, now it's proper world eater time. Oh, right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to work my way around the table and then and we'll just do charging. So we'll do.
Well, these guys pretty much
So I'll
guaranteed.
do Khan. So Khan's
Yeah.
a 6. So what I'll do is I'll move him up to here, put him in the trench, and then I'll move these guys. So they get a 7,
fine.
and then what I'll do is I'll bring these all the way around like this, so they can all get in.
Cool. We'll do that off camera.
Awesome.
So next.
Sorted. We've done anyway, there you go. Right, next up, I'm going to put the spider into
You're
Genza.
pretty much guaranteed, aren't you?
So,
definitely.
that's definitely in.
That down here.
This one is going to go into him because I need to kill the vehicle.
That's definitely in.
So that's
Definitely
definitely in.
Kaitan.
Kaitan.
The dragon warrior.
I'm thinking is it a waste, but then they do need to die. I'll
You can split your attacks if you charge both.
yeah, that's a good idea. So I'll multi-charge that down there. So that's
Ooh,
a
you
4.
don't.
It's
That-
definitely into that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Next. I need this one. The Terminators into Janzar.
It's a 9.
It's a 9. So come on, 9.
Definitely
No.
not a 9.
Are you going to re-roll?
Butcher's Nails. Does that allow me to re-roll a failed charge roll? I think.
We'll double check.
Check it.
Well, just double check it.
Do carry on.
Then I've got Dyers over there.
Yeah, they're definitely.
Staring,
Yeah,
7-inch. And then this one's pretty big. I need charge to be over 9 inches.
So you're going to multi-charge, aren't you?
So I'm multi-charging down there in the. Is it a Venom or Viper? Or
Charging the
something?
Viper and the
And
Shining
yeah.
Spears.
So multi-charge that. That's
It's
a 10.
10.
Get them all in.
Bosh.
Um,
Right, check your rules about your butcher's nails.
I might even just check the range on my Rhino for your.
Leave it on the objective.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea actually. Yeah.
Check your rules about your doofer.
I'm going
Right.
to decide what to overwatch.
Okay. And then we're gonna we'll check these off camera, and if they're there when we come back, then you know to check the rules, and I can re-roll it and made it.
What are you doing, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm going to overwatch the Kaitan, and what we just realised is I have a auto hitting 1, so he might be in trouble here. So I'm just gonna get. I think they have the same profile anyway between the Exarch and the guy. So yeah, so.
You've got 1 to roll, haven't you?
I've got one's automatically wounded with my Strands of Fate. The other one does
it's a
wound
6.
as well.
It's a hit.
It's a hit, yeah. Strength 9, so I'm looking for a 3s.
Oh, 1.
I'm going to command reroll it.
Come on, re-roll it.
I've got. I don't have to Ulthway anyway, but it's failed anyway. So.
It's 1.
Lee, you need a 5 up. Or,
Hang on a minute. So that charge that I did down here That's what I was looking for. Butchers now, they get extra attacks. So I have to command re-roll that one.
Okay.
So I'm just going to finish off that. So
Still
doesn't work.
So now you need a 5 up.
And your Kaitan.
I'm a Kaitan, right. Just one.
One.
Yep.
Right.
Oof.
So that was a charge phase. So this is a different phase because you're shooting, yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna use a command. No.
Nope. Still dead.
Right.
Or is it dead?
Well, I need to
So
check.
got 3 wounds.
It's D6 plus 2, so yeah, it's
Definite.
it's toast.
4. Does it blow up,
Does it
Lee?
blow up?
Yeah, it should do.
Should do.
Does it blow up like a monster?
I hope so.
I mean, that's not the end of the world, because
On a 6 it explodes and it's D6 mortal wounds to anyone less than 6 inches of around it. So,
it gets the terminus.
So-
And
The Dark Apostle.
these guys, they're dead.
wait, I can ignore mortal wounds.
4.
So it was 4 on those 2 guys. So I ignore 2. So
one
2
wound
go
each.
through.
So they're dead
So no,
That's
it
why you
won't-
should have rolled them separately.
no, he's got the X-Arc's got 2 wounds, so the
So you got
X-Arc's alive on 1
1
wound.
wound.
So if you pull that guy away,
Yeah. Then you Wave Serpent dude.
5 damage on him.
so same again.
Oh.
5 ups. Ignore 3 of them, so he takes 2 wounds. Can I roll for your guys?
That's
Definitely in range.
Yeah.
taken 2.
So the jobby job 1.
Ah, he's got 1.
So he takes 1. That's not bad. I'd like a big roll on this
Yeah.
Terminators. That'd be nice. 4. So it kills 2 of them.
No, it kills 1 and 1's on a wound. They get 3 damage now. They get 3 wounds now, don't they?
Not in your Codex, though.
Old Codex.
Yeah. So you got 2 dead.
That's where
Yeah.
Strands of Fate dice are super good.
What are you doing?
No, what am I doing? You right?
And Dark Apostle.
Dark Apostle as well. Yeah.
Go on,
Fair
roll for
point.
him. Roll for him. It's
Ooh,
a
he's
5.
dead.
Is he dead? You don't have 6 wounds?
Don't think he's got that many wounds.
You're gonna die.
He did, boy.
You gonna die.
He gets 4 wounds?
He did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
And the Kaitan.
Just I would stick that wound on the.
Yeah.
He took 1 and he took 2. Yeah. You good? Oh.
Yeah. Right. Carnage.
That was an epic explosion.
Lee's gonna move his guys, and then we're gonna work
Come
out
back.
all the.
I think I'm gonna get slapped about a bit here.
Yeah, you should do. You deserve it.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so basic attacks. They do 2 each,
Yeah.
and the champion does 3.
Yeah.
Then on top of that, they get Hateful Assault. Then they get their company trait, which is another attack, and they got Chainsaw, so they get to attack again. So that's all the dice for 10 guys.
Yeah.
It's a lot of the dice.
So we're hitting on 3s.
You getting your rerolls?
I don't think so.
No.
So
We'll come back.
we'll come back. Up is 4.
2 was 4, yeah.
Up is 4, so wounded on 3s.
So there were 9 exploding.
We'll come back. 27 wounds.
27 wounds.
What's the minus?
-1 on chainsaws, that there.
I think so. Unless there's any.
-1 on the minus
so
1 chainsaw.
4 ups. So they might survive. So
Well, count them and come back.
yeah,
Again. All dead.
just all dead.
all
Just
dead.
by 1 wound. Wait, actually it's 2 wounds, so I can't even command.
That was
reroll.
effective, though.
So they'd be dead.
They did.
So we'll take them away.
Effectively.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good, pretty good.
So they are tied up in combat with this, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Excrement.
Right, I'm going to interrupt.
Of course you are.
I am. I'm going to interrupt with I'm going to do something a bit wacky. I'm going to interrupt with the Dire Avengers.
Okay.
Because if they can stay alive, that's quite big. Alright. So that's 2 CP. So they get 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 attacks. 4, 6, 8, 11 attacks. Hitting on 3s. It's gonna not be easiest to kill them. Just
They are only 1 wound.
yeah, but there's no AP.
Oh dear.
But I
3 up
don't.
save. It's not impossible.
It's not impossible.
We'll definitely kill at least 1 or 2.
Winning on 5s, so they're not great. Both were 3. Could we fail in a couple here?
So 3 up save.
So 1 dies.
1.
Probably not worth it for the 2 CP, but
And now he can't interrupt again, and Lee can literally smash up everything he wants.
do I gain my CP back? I do, so it only costs 1 CP, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
What are you doing next, Lee?
Should we do the combat down there? Just to see what happens?
Which one?
This one?
Yep.
So we're going to chop them up with some axes now.
Axes.
Axes. Alright, so hitting on 3s. It wasn't amazing, but it will do.
Not too bad.
And then I'm wounding on
And then
2s because they're strength 5, and then the axe gives them a +1 to their strength. So
Oh, there's a lot of 1s.
so that's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 9. That's enough to murder them all.
9
minus
minus
1.
1.
4, 6. 4 ups, so 5 ups. Okay.
4 saves.
So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's all of them.
But the Exarch has 3 wounds, so just the Exarch left with 2 wounds left.
And then you've already done your fight down there, haven't you? So I'm going to immediately fight again.
Will I not get to?
No, because you've already done your attack.
Yeah, you can attack him, but my Viper will get to attack first.
Yeah. That's why I've left it.
Got all this stuff to do, yeah.
Yeah, do it.
We'll just finish it up.
Okay.
So there's 5 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. I lose the charge roll, but I still have the sorry. I lose the trait.
attack, yeah.
I lose the trait, but I still get the charge roll.
Got an extra 1 there.
6s. Yeah, forgot about exploding 6s. And then 3s. Sorry,
2s.
2. Sorry. So that's another 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, they are nasty in combat.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Gone.
Ooh.
Okay.
Next.
And then next,
Get it can to slice and dice.
I'm going to do Khan after, because if he slips and smashes up one of these guys, mind you, they need to be an inch away, and they're not. But, yeah. But, I don't know. Whatever.
He goes a bit mental.
He does go a bit mental.
Johnny's like, what?
No, yeah. You're gonna
Can
kill
go
your own
crazy.
guys.
He go crazy! Too many
Okay.
dice, not big enough hands.
So, hitting on 3s, and then I'm re-rolling any failed hit rolls because of Khan.
Rerolls.
Right. So these are the re-roll 12s. Now,
I think these boys are dead.
I don't think. I don't know if you get the exploding 6s on the re-rolls. So yeah, play fair.
Wait, on the rerolls you do, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So
So
another one.
another 6 then.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think these boys are in trouble.
So that's an extra 6 hits on top of what I started with.
Well, no, you got more than that, didn't you? An extra 12 plus another 6.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Another 8 extra 18 hits then. Okay. So I'm wounding you on
3.
3s. We'll come back.
39 wounds to
39 save rolls. That's one way of getting out of it.
Well, what do I need? What's the minus?
-1.
Minus 1.
Yeah.
So they're
Plus
5 up save. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're dead. They're dead.
They're just dead.
They're
just
dead.
dead.
They're dead.
Right, so I'm attacking Janzar. So it's 6 attacks. I get 4 base, and then 1 for charging and 1 for my Legion. But I lose 1 for attacking.
Because of Terra's Lament with Janzar, and then because of Acrobatic, she's
So,
-1 to hit.
I'm spending the CP to allow him to re-roll his fail hit rolls and wound rolls.
So it's hitting on 5s now.
Hitting on 5s.
Pretty good.
So
Not bad.
Yeah, it's not
4.
Wounding.
And then I'm wounding.
Anything else, Johnny?
She's no, that's it.
Right, so strength 8.
So 2s.
So they all wound.
Minus
-3.
minus
She's
3.
got 2 up, so 5 up. How many damage is it?
3.
Any of these fails, you're dead.
Let me just check what my.
Just check for some.
Okay, I'm gonna
Try and
take the risk. Ooh, well I might as well CP one, because she's saved 2 of them.
I said 4 and you've done 3.
Oh, sorry. No,
Yeah.
well, I won't CP it because she's dead.
Oh, right, okay.
But
Bye-bye.
I'm going to spend
Bye-bye.
1 CP on the stratagem that she comes back. I just need to check the ruling on it.
So the Impaler chain glaive on this is going straight into the Rupert Mobile. So he hits on 2s. And then he'll be wounded on 2s.
3s.
3s. Strength 10,
Toughness
7, so yeah, 3s. So that's 3 that go through.
Minus.
-2 damage.
5 ups. Saves none of them, so that's 6.
Taken 2 already.
So he's on 8.
Got 8 wounds
So
off.
he has
Taking
4
8
wounds left. It has 4 wounds left.
Yes. And then you got
Mechanical torrential
Nicotendrils.
Yeah, wherever they are. Each time the bearer of fight can make additional 2 attacks with its weapon.
Yep.
So 2. And then it'll be 5s.
Does he not get an extra attack for the 6?
Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does. So that's 2. No minus.
You need to wound.
I did.
I did wound.
Yeah.
Okay, no minus. 3 ups. Saves 1.
1. And then we've got
How many damage is that?
just 1 damage.
Just taking another wound.
And then you got the Techno Virus Injector.
Bah!
Hit on 2s.
Don't roll 1.
What'd you say that for? It's always you in it, Scott.
So,
Always re-roll it.
you command reroll it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, aren't I?
That's
There
better.
we go. +4, so that's 10 minus. I've got a wound with it as well.
You got a wound, so you need a 3 up.
3 up.
You actually got 6.
Yeah.
So you could actually,
Yeah. So it does D3 plus D3 because it's a vehicle. So roll your D3. You didn't need that. So he's got 2 wounds left. So now do your other D3 because it's the vehicle. Yeah,
That's
he's
more like
dead.
it. That's dead.
Does he blow up?
Yes,
Oh,
it
he
does.
does.
Well, that's your Dire Avenger,
Well,
dead.
no, it's not. It's not.
No, so,
So-
you can ignore him, can't
I prefer it if it doesn't die. Right, so your guy,
Yeah.
it does 3 mortal wounds. And now you roll for my guy on the right.
This one.
Yep. 3. I ignore. So it takes 2 wounds. And then
Is that taking damage?
yeah, it's taking 3. And then the
There.
Dire Avenger.
you? The Dire Avenger. D3. That's
Probably
3.
dead. Woo! I'm gonna.
Did you fail one, didn't you?
I don't think. Is this a saving throw? I don't know whether I can command reroll that. I don't know whether I'm allowed.
Should we not bother?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it.
There we go. So he
You take
did.
that
That's
away.
gone. At least killed something.
So you do get point. You do get
got,
point.
You got some points. Yay!
Okay, so Spirit Thief allows me to shoot a beam of light into this, or beam of something anyway, some kind of beam, and then on a 2 it hits, and then it's D3 mortal wounds. So that is a hit, and then D3 mortal wounds. Show me the 6, baby. No, just one.
Nope, no.
Well, it was worth a try.
And oh no, we got the Viper to do.
The Viper, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I failed to wound Lee with my Viper, so you get to attack back.
So this is so Berserkers get to fight twice. This is the second time I'm now hitting back on the Viper because I multi-charge down there. We'll come back. All right, so we're gonna be wounded on 4s.
We'll come back.
So 17 wounds, -1.
So 4 up. Does have 6 wounds. It's feasible that it could survive, but unlikely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's dead.
Definitely does. Does it blow up?
It does blow up. It can blow up.
It can blow up. Does it blow up?
No, my luck.
C6.
6. No. So that's the end of the turn. I'm going to spend the CP to bring Janzar back on a 4 up. I'm not rolling your dirty corn dice. She does.
She comes back.
Excellent.
She come back where she is.
Yeah, she'll be out of combat, but she's and she gets D3 wounds.
Normally the rule is.
Oh, she gets the full
She gets
3
the 3
wounds.
wounds.
Right.
Normally the rule's about 3 inches away from the nearest.
yeah.
Come back with
Craftworld turn 2.
2.
Okay, we're back. Lee slapped me about a bit that turn, I'm not going to lie, but that's World Eaters for you. So I've got to have a good turn this time because neither of us scored primaries in the last turn. So I've got to clear some stuff. If I can have a good turn, it's pretty close. I don't think putting both my Falcons on the back line was sensible. So that Falcon's moved over. He's just trying to get more into the game. Janzar obviously came back with 3 wounds. She's going to do stuff. The Falcon has moved. The striking Scorpions disembarked before it moved. It's now moved. I haven't moved this actually, so I am going to move it. But I'll do that off camera. I'm making a ballsy move with Eldrad. He's moved up. He's going to kill them. And then these guys are going to open up.
She's going to kill them.
Yeah.
And that's moved over there.
Yes, and that's done a 20-inch move with its thing. So it's... yeah, so we'll come back with Psychic, and then we shall... Yeah. Fight. Right, so my Farseer is going to smite. He'll use his second dice to re-roll. It doesn't make a difference. So D3 mortal wounds on the cultists. Just the one. So 1 cultist.
1 goes pop.
Dead. So Eldrad's going to smite these guys. It fails actually because of thingy, but that's so it doesn't go off. He doesn't perils because
he doesn't perils.
He doesn't perils, but that's bitterly disappointing. So for the other one, he's going to do Executioner on these boys.
And what does Executioner do, John?
So he's going to use the guaranteed 6, and then the second dice is
6.
a 6. So he goes off. It's on a 12.
Just likes the perils, doesn't
So
he?
why couldn't I do that on the other one? So Executioner, if manifested, select 1 enemy unit. Yep. That unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. If any models are destroyed, which they are guaranteed to be destroyed, so it's 3 dead. And then because 1 is destroyed, if Psychic was more than 10, so it's another D3.
It was.
So it's another 2.
Another 2. That's pretty nasty.
Nice.
And then I guess we'll put Doom on these guys, which
goes off on A.
it goes off.
Goes off on that.
So let's re-roll in wound rolls. Yeah. Okay, so we'll come back with shooting. Okay, we're on to shooting. Eldar's going to pop his one shot into those guys. It hits. It's strength 4. He gets to reroll because it's Ulth way. It still fails. So we will go on to the Sky Runner. He's going to use his bike. So it's
That beautifully painted
4
bike.
shots. Yep. And then 1 on 3s. Gets to reroll that one. So that's 4.
3.
3, sorry, but 2 are -2 and 1 is -1.
So 3 dead. 3 dead. Yeah.
3 dead.
Next.
We will go on to Janzar
Janza.
with her 6 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
And what's she shooting at?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now then, she's -3.
Disco Stew. Or Venom Crawler. He's only got 7 wounds.
Yeah, I'll go into the Venom Crawler. Sorry, the Disco Dave. They hit. Strength 6. What's his toughness?
Hang on.
I'm hoping you'll say 6. I think he is.
He's toughness 6.
Yeah. So that's 4 at -3.
5 up in one.
There you go. So
So 2.
2 go through, just 2 wounds. Sorry. Yeah, no, 2 go through, 2 wounds. So he's down to 5.
Next.
Okey. So we've got the Guardian Defenders. I'm going to put... How many do I need? Assault 2. So I'll put 5 into them, 5 into them, and then the heavy weapon into them.
Yeah.
So that's 10 shots into 10, 2, 4. So this is the ones into the guys on the left. Ooh. And then wounding on 4s. I will reroll one of these, so I can't reroll the other. So that's a rending at -3, and then 2 at -1. So that goes through. That's 3 dead.
It's 2 dead.
Oh, -1.
Yeah. 3 left. Okay, not bad. And then the other 5. 1, 2. But I can't re-roll the Ulth way now on these because it's the same unit. Ideally, I want to leave 1 alive.
Why?
So I can get Eldrad into combat to take the objective. That's 2 at -1.
2 at -1.
Pause.
It's 2 dead.
2 more dead.
I'm assuming you'll leave. Take them too.
Yep.
Cool.
Weapons platform.
Weapons platform. Weapons platform. Heavy 2.
Can it actually see anything?
Yeah, I don't think it can.
It could.
I could before,
It could
yeah.
before,
so, 1 hit. Tough
Fail.
Strength 7. So, yeah, fail. Right.
Down here.
So next, I'll work through Rangers. The Ranger's still alive.
Una
So he's
Ranger.
going to snipe one of these guys.
Misses.
He misses. And then we've got Dire Avengers are dead, Fire Dragons are dead, Howling Monsters are dead, Striking Scorpions.
And
Yeah. Yes, so we've got 1 will chuck a grenade, so D6. Ooh, nice. 1, 2, 3.
Only strength 3.
The grenades, no, the grenades strength 4. And because there is, it doesn't matter anyway, I should have done blast, but, so 3, all hit, strength 4, ooh,
5.
5 at -1.
So 1 dice.
1 dies, which one are you taking off? And the other guys have shuriken pistols.
No.
Thingy. No. Okay.
Better than that.
I've got the Wraith. Did that guy shoot? He did, didn't he?
Yeah, you got
So I've got the Wraith Lord.
and the Wave Serpent.
So the Wraith Lord. He's going to do Shuriken Catapult into these guys. And then his big gun into 36 inches.
2 minutes.
Yeah, you can't see anything else. Yeah, so the Terminators. So hitting on 3s. Both hit. 1 goes through. He'll save his reroll for the bigger gun. -1
On.
these lads. So he kills 1. That guy. And then the Bright Lance. Yeah. In fact, he's not. He'll go into
Rhino that's on the objective.
the Rhino.
Kill
Yeah.
it.
Won't kill it, but
What are you doing?
shooting at the Rhino.
From where?
That guy.
Did he just shoot one of these down here?
He can split fire.
Yeah, I know, but you're supposed to.
Alright,
Yeah.
well, it doesn't matter, it missed
Yeah.
anyway. So the Wave Serpent, Shining Spears are dead, Vipers are dead, Falcon. Right, the Falcon's going to put. I'll do the Falcon first, because the Wave Serpent can target him if the Falcon fails. The Falcon will put everything into him.
Disco Dave.
Let's go, Dave. So we'll do Pulse Laser. Both hit, that's good. Strength 9. Ulthway. So, yep. So that's -3, so you need 2 5-ups.
1. Oh, command reroll that one. No.
So D3 plus 3. So that's 6 damage.
Dead.
Does he explode?
I don't think he does explode, do he?
I think you might do.
I don't
Check it.
don't think he does actually. I think you're right, but
If he does, Janzar's getting some wounds.
right. So the other 2 guns are
On a
wasted.
6, this explodes.
Yep.
Okay.
Nah, not really.
Right. So what I've got that to
Yeah.
shoot, haven't I?
Kill some more Woldy toes.
I shall put the pulse laser into that thing, I think, just to soften it up. 2 hits, both hit. Strength 9, so no,
Not that.
but I will Ulthway. Yep. -3, so 5-up. No.
Yeah. No.
So D3 plus 3, so that's 5 wounds on him. And then the Shuriken Cannon into these boys. Hit on 3s. Did I Ulthway the last one?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's a rending at -4. Sorry, -3. -3, 2 damage. So one's
One dead.
dead.
No, on these. I thought it was on him, wasn't it?
No.
Sick.
Okay. That's everything.
Bit of combat age.
Bit of combat.
Cool, we'll come back.
Okie dokie, so we're going to charge. So Janzar's going to go into him.
Yep.
Yeah, she's definitely in. These guys.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. This guy's going to multi-charge them too. He's pretty guaranteed.
Yeah.
Eldrad is going to charge them.
They're good for Overwatch.
Yeah.
Eldar. Oh, is it just 2?
There's just 2 of them. And then these guys are going to
Attempt.
Yeah, they're
Ooh,
in.
in.
I've got, and then that guy as well at the back.
Definitely in.
Definitely in. Strong charges. Right.
Any
we'll
other
move
watch?
It's just not really worth it. Like I'll overwatch this Stroke and Scorpions.
So you got more guys down there.
Yeah,
It's
just because I got 5 shots. And re-rolling because of Khan.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing. There we go. We'll come back. So Johnny,
I'm gonna do Khan.
a bit of down here.
Yeah. So it's 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. I'll command reroll that one just because. Yeah. So he has a Ghost Glaive, which is strength 9. So 9 it'll be.
2s.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's Khan strength.
Strength 4 is a Space Marine there.
And then,
Toughness 4 even.
yeah, and then just double check Lee.
That's right. I think he's 4. He's a space
Yeah,
marine.
yeah.
Strength 5, toughness 4.
Yeah, so that's 4 at -4.
5 at -4.
4.
4 at -4.
So
You can do an extra one if you want.
so 4 up in fun.
Who do you have?
1,000 more.
He is. Well, he's dead anyway. He takes a butt ton of wounds.
That's my warlord.
Ouch.
That
Hands gone.
doesn't actually make a difference. Are you interrupting?
Can't do anything.
He don't.
Can do anything? I don't think Can did anything.
Khan did nothing, no.
Do you know what? I might try and take down this guy with these.
Slap Eldrad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna slap Eldar. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Do you need 1,000,000 dice for this, or
Well, there's only those 2. So
we've got charge? So we'll come back.
charge me. Slap Eldrad. So hitting on. I think I can spend a CP and make them hit on 2s. I'm sure I can. I can't remember. So because I don't know, I'm not going to do it. But I'm sure I can. That was trash.
The 3s are auto misses as well.
Are they?
Yeah.
Is -1 to hit?
No, it doesn't wound on anything below her.
Yeah, but that wasn't.
Yeah,
what, that
hits
was.
wounds,
Ah,
that's his hit rolls.
so 4 above then. So
3.
3.
Okay.
-1. No,
He gets a
yeah, -1 then, aren't
4 up in
Yeah.
1.
Do it. You
So
feel
3
them
go
all?
through.
Any damage?
Just 1, isn't it?
1 damage each, yeah.
Yeah, so he takes 3 wounds.
Okay.
So Eldrad will attack back.
And then I get to fight again.
That's at the end of the turn, isn't
Yeah.
it? So
If they're
Eldrad's
still alive.
hitting on 3s. He is using. He'll use the staff of Ulfamar. So strength 5. He'll Ulfway. I will command reroll one of them.
Can you re-roll a re-roll?
And reroll the other.
Yeah.
Which you can do, yeah, that goes through. So -2 and D3 damage, so 5 up. No, so 1's dead. So
So these guys, they charge these.
yes, yeah. So now I can attack with these 2 that are in engagement range, but only those 2. So I'll do that now. Try and plink off the last guy, hopefully. They only get 1 attack each, so unlikely. Strength. So 1 goes through.
Normal
no
save.
AP.
3 up. Come on. Sound. Right, so I get to attack back with him. So
How many wounds has
Eldrad?
Eldrad got?
He's got 3 left. I'll hit. So
wounding on. It's just a 4 above it. So 3 -1.
4 ups. Saves 2, so he's down to 1 wound.
Oops, trying to pick up the dice.
Right, could I have a wound marker?
You can indeed. That's good.
So striking scorpions, each time this unit makes melee attack against non-target hit scored, that hit automatically wounds the target. So 6s explode, they get 2 attacks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 attacks. These guys are pretty. 2, 6, 8, 10.
Debuilding mortal
12.
wounds.
They used to have mandiblasters, but I don't know what's happened to them. It might be. So hitting on 3s and then they auto wound.
Oh.
Let me just. We'll just come back. I just want to check. Okay, I've actually got Scorpion Chainsaw, so I can make 1 extra attack on each model. So basically, all those are wounds at -1.
Auto wound and chainsaws.
Crushing blow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Minus.
-1.
And then they're in light cover. Well, 1, 2, 3.
Well, the 3 are dead anyway, so it has killed
5.
them.
They're all dead.
6, yeah.
Nasty. Ooh, lots of killing going on.
Isn't there?
It's very killy.
Right, that guy.
What guy?
The Farseer at the back.
The one on the beak.
So the Farseer gets 2 attacks. Pretty rubbish. 1 hit. A 2 is always a wound. No AP, so you get a 6-up save, don't you?
I do. How many?
Just 1.
It does it. Hey, there's a Janzar now.
And then to round out the turn, it's Janzar. I mean, if she kills this, I'm in a pretty good position. 4, 5, 6. Hitting on 2s. Wounding on 3s. Ugh. Both way.
3.
That's 3 at -3, Lee.
Awesome.
So you need a 5-up save basically on 1 of 3. So you've
1 went through.
down to 2 wounds. So you do get to attack back with that now.
I do. So these guys get to attack down here. Now I don't know what they hit on.
Hitting on 4s.
All right.
This-
4s and 4s. For 6s and 4s.
So 3 go
so
through.
3 go through.
Fancy 4-up invuln. So it takes 2 wounds. Yep.
And then robot spider dude.
The Venom Cruel.
He gets to do.
Yes, you do.
What's he on? 2 wounds. He gets 2 attacks. Gets strength 4. So 1 hit. And toughness 4. So 4s again. Okay, so it's just
1 at minus.
-3.
-3, so I will use my guaranteed save for that
And then
one.
you get extra attacks, don't you?
Oh yeah,
Tendrils or whatever.
2.
1 hit.
Explode and hit. And then they're both hit. Both wound.
Any minus?
Yep. -2.
Both go through.
2 damage each. 4 damage.
I will command
dead.
reroll 1, just because I've got the CP. Nope. So she's
dead
this time.
She actually died.
Hurrah.
Nah.
Small victories.
Right.
My
Anything else
turn.
to attack back with?
No, that's
He's already
it.
attacked, hasn't
Yeah, he attacked.
he? Right, well,
Pretty thin on the ground now.
Yeah.
turn
Turn
3.
3.
Right then,
Right.
turn 3.
Let's do some shooting.
What have you moved to first? Eh?
Alright, well, I
Move
can't.
this round here.
Yeah, I moved that there just so I can increase my charge range. Brought my Terminators up here so I can shoot things. I brought these under, made them closer so I can shoot Janzark and hopefully kill him.
Janzar.
Janzark, Eldar boy.
Eldrad.
Eldrad.
They're still in combat.
I brought this up around here so I can see these guys maybe and shoot them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see them, yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, I've just sort of brought myself into some sort of shooting range.
Ooh, you're going to try and shoot.
Yeah.
Right, we'll come back with shooting.
So I'm going to do 2d3 shots on this. So that's 5. It's about the best.
4.
1, 2. Oh yeah, sorry. Hitting on 4s. That is rubbish. And wounding on strength 4.
Toughness 7, so 5.
Not that.
Nothing.
Nada.
And then I've got some
Toyminators, 6 shots.
Terminators.
Put them into the striking scorpions.
They're going to strike the scorpions. It's not 6 shots. It's 4. Hitting on 3s. What's the toughest 3?
It will be, I want to say. Roll it and I'll double check.
So that's 5 minus 1.
5 at minus 1, so they are 3 up.
No, let me just check the minus 1.
Well.
No, it's 0.
Okay, well, 3 went through anyway, so
3 popped.
1, 2, 3.
Splat, splat, splat.
Those 2.
Is he still in combat with Jans? Because there's obviously a bit of a gap here.
Eldrad.
Yes, it is.
They're still in combat.
Yeah, so you
yeah.
can't
Right,
shoot.
so I'm going to shoot my pistol in combat then.
Uh-huh.
So
No.
it misses. And then the guys around the back, they're going to shoot their bolt pistols into the Guardians, which they all hit. And 2 wounds. 1 dies.
1 dies, yeah.
Cultists? Can you shoot your cultists?
Can't shoot.
They've got
combat.
so-
In combat, yeah.
and then the tank is also going to shoot into your into your Guardians as well.
Whiffed it.
Yeah, it's a little wound.
Just
Another
kill
one
one.
dies.
Lovely.
This is going to shoot as well, but I don't think it's in rapid fire range. Yeah, it's just another wound on these scorpions. Another one dies.
Yeah.
Oh, sugar lumps.
Sugar lumps.
Schusters.
Oh, you've really broken it now. Look at that there.
Schusters.
Oh, wow.
Schusters.
You have to get the glue out tonight,
That's
that's.
like having Brett here.
Right.
Now for charging. Okay, so I'm going to charge my spider into this. I need a 6.
He gets it.
He's in.
I'm going to be lame and overwatch him.
Terminators, we said 9. Obviously, Terminators hate charging.
Yeah, they do.
That's about a 4 or a 5 of them guys over there.
4.
4. I'm gonna call the multi-charge on this.
That is a bit longer.
6, so it's just an extra inch. So he's in combat anyway, so I'll consolidate him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then these guys are in.
Excellent.
So, just bring the dice tray here. So, I auto hit with the Strands of Fate one, Then the other one, and it's 6. I don't get it. And then twin shuriken catapult. 1 hit there. So the shuriken catapult doesn't wound, and then the twin bright lance does wound.
5 up.
-4. That is D3 plus 2 plus 1. So he's dead.
Does he blow up?
Hey, D what?
D3 plus 1. So 4.
Blows up.
That was 2. D3.
D3.
So
Sorry,
so
D3 plus 3. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He blows up.
He does blow up.
And he does.
D3.
Yeah, D3 mortal wounds.
Cool.
Over 3.
That's on that. Does he ignore? He does ignore 2. Takes 1. Cool. We can put that on that.
Over there.
Over there.
Eldar. You can do your 3 guys at charge first. You have
Yeah.
to do that. Yeah.
What have they all got? Chainsaws.
Yeah. One of them didn't charge though, did he?
One of them did. There's 3.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't see him. Yeah.
Yeah. So. That one.
Come back.
Base. So I'm just going to put them all into Eldrad really, just to try. In fact, do you know what? We'll do that many on Eldrad. So that's a miss. That's a miss, and then I've got 4 exploding. Cool. And then wounding on
3.
Threes?
Is it 4s? Eldad.
3s fail.
Oh yeah,
4
so,
above.
so 4 above. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
-1.
So it's a 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's probably dead. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I've got 1 left, haven't
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bye bye, Eldad.
Bye, Eldad.
And then the rest of
And
them
then the
on
rest
to
of them
the
just
other
going
guys.
into the
Guardians.
Guardians. So there's another
3 hits there.
3 hits there. So
Yeah.
mix that up. Wounding these guys on 3s.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's 6.
6 at -1.
Not bad. 3 down.
And yeah.
I've only got 2 guys in combat. They only get 1 attack. 1. Yep. So no minus.
Just 1.
Yep. Yep.
Fine. And then no. So the guy that originally was
Oh, yeah.
on his own. I've left him by the objective marker. So the other 3 that charged, they're moved up.
They
So
get to attack
They
again.
get to attack again. So base, and then the warlord, and that, and then base, chainsaw, and then that. Cool. Right. So hitting on 3s. That's a miss. That's a miss.
You're
There's a
getting it.
6 in there.
There you go.
And then wounding on 3s. So you've got another 5. You got 11.
I'll take them on the weapons platform. So it's a 3 up save. 11.
11. How many wounds has that got?
10, 11.
Not a lot. Not 11.
It's got 2 wounds.
So you have to roll them 1 at a time to
I can
rolls
roll
up, yeah.
2 until I fail. So they're both saved. Both
It's like
saved.
having a drone.
So it's got 1 wound left. So now I need to roll them singularly. Saved. So that's the weapon platform dead. And then the others. Is there a minus?
-1.
-1. So 1 more dice.
1 more dies. That was some shenanigans, wasn't
Anything else?
No,
What about
that's it.
What about them?
Oh yeah, those guys can attack.
It's your turn.
it? Oh yeah, because you've
Oh yeah, because we were in combat. Yeah, just 2 attacks.
yeah. Oh, have there? 6.
2 hits. I can make an extra 2. Oh no, that's Jan's out. What the hell am I on about?
It's 2 wounds.
Yeah. So then we're automatic wounding, so it's just
Minus?
2. No minus.
Come on, 6 up safe.
No, 2 dead. And then it's your turn to attack back with us. I think they've got 5 attacks. So 1.
So 1 goes through.
Wound.
Saves it.
Well,
So that's the end of your turn.
yeah, there's not much else now, is there?
No. So we're playing my next battle, playing my next turn, and see where we're at. Right. So it's a quick turn. If I can clear a few of Lee's models, I will ultimately win the game. I've moved them round. They're holding that objective. He's edging towards that objective. They've fallen back.
Pretty much all
to
there
open
is.
them up, and then he's in combat.
Yeah.
And that's moved up. The intention is I shoot that, I kill it, and I take the objective, and then definitely I'll be at the full 15 next turn.
Full wounds there, so...
Yeah, so this guy's smiting those guys. It does go off. I might as well try and get a super smite. I do get a super smite. So D3 plus 3. So they're dead.
Oop, 3.
So that
worked.
Yeah. And then we'll go into shooting. I suppose the big one is the Falcon. Pulse laser. Both hit. Strength 9. One goes through, the other one does go through with Ulthway. -3. No, so that is 6, 9, D3, sorry. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 11 wounds.
That's 1 dead rhino.
It blows up.
Does
And it blows up.
Everything's
If he does 6, if he does D3 more wounds now, that thing's... Oh!
Three
Does
on
that blow
me.
up as well?
I don't think that's taking it. It's only taking 3 wounds, that. And it ignores 2, so that's
Number
taking 4
turns.
wounds. So that's 1.5. Terminator dead. So I'll shoot the Terminators, and then we'll finish off with the Dreadnought. They run out of steam, don't they, your boys?
Do you know what? I don't know why I take Terminator sometimes, because they teleport in, never make the charge, and then just walk about doing nothing.
Do what Brett does and just have his knights just striding around the table, just killing everything.
So the big
big
guns going into these boys, small guns into these boys. Small guns all hit. 2 wounds. No, minus. Oh, -1, sorry.
On these?
Yeah.
2 in it.
So 1's dead. And then the big guns. I will command reroll it, why not?
1.
Yep.
1.
-4 onto this guy. He's dead, isn't he? And then the Dreadnought to finish them off. The Dread, Wraith Lord, he has a Shuriken Catapult. 1 hit. Nope. And then he has a Bright Lance. Yep. Yep. So that's -4 again. So it's just another guy dead. So is that everything? That's everything.
Are you going to charge out?
Well, yeah, we'll just put this charge in as the last thing of the game. I think I've done enough. Would you say, Lee?
I think that's it. I think it was over last turn.
I'd command reroll that. But no. So no,
that failed.
Doesn't go in. But just to look at the board, like Lee's got a couple of rhinos. He's got 1
That's
rhino. and a Terminator.
And 2 dudes.
And 2 dudes. So eventually, I think he is slightly ahead on points at the minute, but he would lose by turn 5. I think it's fair to say. But it was closer than I thought. We'll do a little review and then call it.
Yeah, sound.
There we go.
Yeah, man.
I enjoyed that. Good to have you back.
Always.
Craftworlds. I wouldn't say I played them particularly well. I went a bit ham-fisted with them in the corner, which opened up a lot of... I spent a lot of points and they all died.
You ripped up some big stuff doing it though.
Yeah, the Kaitan's a funny one because if you take it out, like how many points is it?
440.
Yeah, so it's a quarter of your army. So you could argue it was sensible.
Yeah.
It wasn't sensible bringing it though.
I just bought it for fun. Like,
they're not very good now.
that's the only reason you play the game, and it's have fun.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like,
which it
and that's
was.
what I bought it for. I bought it for fun.
Like you, World Eaters do some serious damage when they get in combat.
Yeah,
Right?
just,
I actually thought I was going to lose at one point. You punched me that hard, but it's literally...
That second turn, you'd lost 7 units in that second turn.
Yeah, you absolutely spanked me, but...
You brought it back.
You just run out of steam.
Yeah, it's your shooting. Your shooting's too good. I can't deal with it.
If you have 2 wounds...
That would be a game changer. Yeah,
You won, but then it would be costed differently, wouldn't it, like we said.
And I probably would have to afford to bring some units. Terminators, probably drop them.
Yeah, you drop the Kaitan. I'd probably take another Rhino with a load more World Eaters and just try and do the Alpha Strike and just get them in.
I did think about bringing a Vindicator that was on the cards. Don't know if it would have done anything. Might have taken down some of your Serpents. But when you were gearing up before the game started, I just saw loads of infantry and I thought, no point in taking that.
They've got very solid shooting of the Eldar now, especially with the Strands of Fate.
It's hard to deal with. The Strands of Fate are a big game changer, I think.
Yeah. It's a cool mechanic though. I really like what
I played against you before using Eldar, and that he's a real. It just turns the screw. I think a lot tighter. Yeah.
I would say that Falcons are very good now with that deep strike.
That's awful.
It's crazy.
That's like what Space Marines have with their
drop
impulses.
pods.
No, what do you call them?
Impulses.
Impulses.
Yes.
It's like the impulsor thing, but it's worse because you can drop it. You can deep strike it in the enemy counter, like in the quarters, and then you just got to deal with it. Like, you made me turn all my attention off where I was going into that corner, and I couldn't get out of there. Spent the whole game in that corner.
The thing is, it makes units like your Howling Banshees, your Striking Scorpions, your melee units that are quite fragile and need to get in combat. It means you're going to get them into combat with your Strands of Fate and your sort of deep.
I'm kind of glad you didn't put your fire dragons at the front, because I would have struggled to get near them. If you'd have placed them here at the beginning of the game, would have nothing to really shoot at them with, and I would have suffered even more.
But they're only 12-inch range.
Is that all they are?
Yeah, so they're not great.
They did well for what
they did. They killed a 400-point model for, I think they're 100 odd points.
Yeah.
So it worked, and they look awesome. Like, the Aspect Warriors are so good. Like, this list wasn't optimised whatsoever. I just threw it together, but it did all right. It had some strong shooting. And,
my list went a lot different. I was showering my daughter, and I was trying to make a list at the same time. So
Here's the excuses.
Nah, as I said, I brought a fun list, you know.
Yeah.
With regards to Craftworld, I'll see how the meta plays out, and I'll try and bring a competitive list and figure them out a bit better. Again, something a bit more competitive, and see how what goes ham next time. But
I'll do the same with World Eaters. We'll have a rematch.
Yeah.
I'll get some more stuff painted up, because I'm still painting my World Eaters. I'm getting there. It's taking a bit of a while. I've just painted an Abaddon for my mate. I'm sure he'll put that up on our Facebook, and you can all see it. But he's super pleased with it, which is nice.
Yeah.
Mr. Shane Amies, give him a shout out. Man, it's been good.
Yeah, good game. So we'll be back soon with another battle report. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and we'll be back with another one.
See you later.
Goodbye.